is just so peaceful. And this is Shannon. Hi guys! It has a fair bit of power. The flavors in this, are you actually kidding me? Drag it out. Out on the road, out in nature, out camping, and it just feels very good. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So I have been waiting to make this episode for majority of the year because today is the first day that I'm actually sleeping in the new vehicle. So exciting. So I actually am in New South Wales at the moment. I did have the Sydney Four Drive and Adventure Show this weekend just gone. So if I did meet you, thank you very much for coming to say hey. It was an awesome weekend. And now I'm just going to be cruising around New South Wales for the next couple of weeks. I just thought while I drove this up from Melbourne, I may as well utilize that and do a little bit of the southern end of New South Wales. So I have just pulled up to my campground for tonight, but basically I am free. Guys, I'm going to be living out of this car for honestly who knows how long, probably a couple years. And I'm also back following the sun, and I have been absolutely blessed on day one because it's 30 degrees today. So I'm so happy that I survived having a bit of a base in Melbourne for that winter, but I definitely feel it myself again. I'm back out on the road, out in nature, out camping. And it just feels very good. So I am camping here for tonight, and then I'm actually meeting a friend tomorrow, and we're going to do a fire trail. We might even be able to put the car in four-wheel drive, which would be pretty good. Very great way to start off the adventure in the cruiser straight into four-wheel drive. So let's start the adventure. So basically everything is in the back of the car because I wanted the canopy to look nice for the show. So that's one side. Oh, a lyrebird. More stuff in the back, and then I just went to Kmart then. Oh, that's the awning rope. And then I just got these two pull-out drawers. So I don't know, this afternoon I will put my clothes in here. And how do you do it? Oh, I've done it the wrong way, but anyway. Clothes will go in those two, and I've got some bags for my other stuff on the top. So I'm just sort of sorting all my stuff out today as well. I've even got my bed in because I haven't slept in the tent yet. Honestly, anything I own is in the back of the car right now. I did actually just go shopping. I've got some of my like cupboard sort of stuff in here. Bought some pots and pans. I do have utensils somewhere in the back. And then the fridge is full. I do love kombucha. I did just realise if this is the same thing that just walked past me, it's not a lyrebird, it's a wild turkey. Oh, is it a lot? Nah, it's definitely a wild turkey. There actually is quite a fair few lyrebirds. Now I bet they won't do it. So there is a river system that runs just next to the campground. The lyrebird sounds so cool. So I've just brought my chair down here just so I'm in the sun a bit more so I can soak in some of it. So I will relax here for a little while, and then I'll do a bit more of all that sorting out stuff a bit later. You know, you've been up north for a while when you're nervous having your back against the river. There is definitely no crocodiles down here at all. We're way, way too far down south. One, I actually thought it was going to be colder than this. I might even come down and just splash off a bit later and have a shower down here. Two, I wonder what fish are here. I wonder if there's trout. And 3, I don't have a rod, so it doesn't matter. I need to, yeah, when I loop back down around Melbourne, I'll get my rods from Mum and Dad's place. Guys, this is just so peaceful. I have just spent the last couple hours just sort of fluffing around at the car. So this is what this back area is currently looking like. It's pretty much almost finished. I don't know, that'll all do for now. I'll probably end up changing the layout a little bit. But I just got hungry, so I was like, what do I want for dinner? Anyway, as I was thinking that, it just clicked that I forgot to pack something or buy something pretty important. A gas cooker. Damn it. So basically I've got like a box in the back with some stuff that I wanted to take from the old setup into this one. So I got a heap of gas cylinders, but just because it's a new vehicle and I wanted to buy all new stuff, I just thought, you know, I'll buy a new gas cooker. The other one I've had for like a year or two. Anyway, I am actually a little fair way into the bush now, so I don't have any service. I do have Starlink with me, but I remembered I forgot to unpause it anyway, so even if I wanted to use it, I couldn't. But I haven't wanted to put it on. It's been quite nice to just not having the internet. Plus, there's heaps of trees around, so it probably wouldn't work anyway. But basically, hopefully I'll go past some sort of shops tomorrow to head out towards where I'm heading to do this track. If not, I'm sure Shannon will have one when I meet her there, but yeah, definitely need a gas cooker. Cheers. Bon appetit. Good morning, guys. It is around 6:30 at the moment and I slept so good. That was the first night in that tent. So I had that exact tent on the Hilux, but this is a brand new one. So that's the Ironman Orion 1400 rooftop tent. I don't know why I sleep better in rooftops than I do actual beds. I think maybe because I'm outside, and as it sort of gets dark, I feel like I sort of get ready to go to bed. So I'm probably actually asleep by like 9 o'clock. And then I wake up because I like to unzip it just a little bit and keep the awning out. So I wake up to the light of nature. So I just wake up quite peaceful at about 5:36-ish. And it was so nice waking up listening to all these birds. I'll give you guys a bit of a closer listen. I also have just kept that mattress in that as is, and I don't think I'm actually going to change it. I did end up changing the one I had in the Hilux, maybe like a year in. I just thought I'd see how a Clark rubber, like thicker mattress goes, but I don't know. I actually find that quite comfy, and I'm not a very fussy sleeper at all. Like I could definitely even just sleep on the floor if I had to. So I don't mind the mattress in that rooftop tent. The other thing I was going to mention yesterday is I actually am getting a different number plate. I feel like I had to get like a black slimline one to match the rest of the car. So this is actually not staying. It's actually going to be something a little bit different. Doesn't pack a gas cooker, but definitely make sure there's a coffee machine. I've decided I can't stand these things. One jumped up on the canopy yesterday to try and get some food. They are little scavengers. Shoo, 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 shoo. And they're not scared at all. Oh, maybe just. Now we can start the day. All right, we are packed up and ready to go. I actually did just remember something that I wanted to tell you guys because it made me giggle yesterday. So basically, when I was booking this site, it was $6, which is extremely cheap. It is a very basic site. But what it said online, it said, this is a free campground, but a non-refundable fee of $6 will be charged. I was like, wait, what? So it's a $6 campground. I'd never seen anything written like that before anywhere. Anyway, it made me laugh. Let's go find some service. We'll find Shannon and we'll hit this track. All right, guys, did get the gas cooker, and this is Shannon.
Hi, guys.
And this is her rig. Look how sick it is. We've just been going for a little drive to try and pull over because this view is seriously so nice, guys. It's so windy today. I don't think I'm going to be able to. There's no drone footage, sorry. I'm not even touching anything. Oh my gosh, I can't even land it. Watch your head. Hey, yes, girl. So Shan has a bit of an inside knowledge to this area, so she's our tour guide for today.
So the original plan was head out to the bridle track and start there, camp along the bridle track, but they had a bit of rain last week, so I don't know if we'll be able to get across the river crossings there, and I don't think you want to take your brand new car like straight through really deep water. But
I mean, once it gets a scratch. Yeah.
well, we're gonna head out to the Turon River National Park anyway and check out Diggins Campground and a couple others, go for a bit of a walk. Yay. And yeah, hope we don't get lost. I've never been there either.
Oh, if we get lost, we can all blame Shannon. Rig number 1, rig number 2. I'll do a full little tour of this. Damn. Shannon was also at the Sydney Full Drive show on the weekend as well, so that worked out really well that we're both out here at the same time. And I've actually been able to use my UHF with a friend, not just truck drivers. We are rolling down this pretty steep hill. I don't know if you can actually tell how steep it is, but I'm going to chuck the car in full drive. Mainly because it's just an excuse to put in full drive for the first time as well. Because I've got the auto, I'm also driving this in manual as well, just to take a little bit of heat off the brakes. First time in full drive.
Oh, I love that I can see maps on here. It's showing me like 2 water crossings just up here.
So one of us is well prepared with dinner. What are we having, Chef?
So we've got some stag backstrap from a fallow deer from my property, and I'm just going to do a quick marinade. We're going to have a Thai venison salad, so it's like a Thai beef salad. We're going to make it with venison. Hopefully you like it. Molly's never tried venison, so I'm making her try it.
If you've been here for a while, you know that this is very different to my usual tin soup. I'm eating like, this is very, very gourmet. And yeah, I've never tried venison.
A lot of people are like, oh, it's so gamey, but it should not taste gamey. Like, and this takes away any of that if it does. Whatever goes in, whatever I have in the fridge, I just pulled all this stuff out of the fridge at home, and then it's literally just going in the marinade. It's gonna go like on the floor in the passenger seat.
So each river crossing, it's just gonna get marinated.
Yeah. That'll just defrost in there, and then
voila,
should be good.
That's good to seal up.
Yeah. Right on the floor. We got a floor mat. That's its home for the next few hours while it defrosts.
We are just going to keep cruising around for a little while. We found a few really nice camp spots, but we just want to keep driving while we still got a heap of daylight. It's so nice at taking this thing off-road. It's handling everything really well. I have no complaints so far because it is the 2.8 automatic. It's just in the downhills, like I said, I'm just shifting it into manual. But yeah, it has a fair bit of power. Obviously this isn't anything too hectic, but we're still off-roading. So we'll jump in and we'll keep on going. Oh, there's a kookaburra.
We found our camp for the night.
Just in that. This is actually such a beautiful spot.
It's so pretty.
Oh, how pretty. Such a nice river to camp next to.
Hopefully perfect.
Ooh, nice.
I'm gonna cut it all up and then put it on the salad.
This looks so good, guys, and smells like even better. Yum, thanks.
That is all good. Hopefully you like it.
And then Shan's also prepared this sauce. So we'll drizzle that over the top. Oh my gosh.
First time trying venison.
Oh, I wonder if I should actually just try it on its own with no salad. I think so.
No pressure.
All right, taste test.
What's the verdict?
No, I'm generally not kidding. That's actually so yum. Wait, this is actually really yum. This is one of the tastiest things I've ever eaten. Oh, I'm dropping my knife. The flavors in this, are you actually kidding me? What?
We're gonna have to drop a little recipe down like in the description.
Like, you guys actually need to try this.
I gotta start a cooking show now.
You need to open a shop. I can't even deal. Morning.
Oh my god.
Well, first little obstacle for the day.
We'll just hook the winch up to it and like
Drag it out.
drag it out.
Which ones?
come straight off the track. As long as we can get around, that's all that matters.
Just like that, sorted. That front right wheel spinning. We can even grab a track. Oh no. So basically the tow bar is completely in the ground. We don't actually have a shovel. I haven't put a shovel on the top of my car yet, which I usually do. Otherwise I'd probably just dig around. But basically the next option is we're going to winch off a tree just up the hill. But this one doesn't look too sturdy, so we might even do a winch and a strap to one of the gum trees over there. I mean, it's enough to take this off.
So close.
Yes! Woo!
It should get out now.
Oh. So we've just made it to this historical site and there's some horse, well no horse, just carriage. Wow, this is actually really cool.
Crazy that they're in such good condition still.
So a little fun fact about this region, in the early 1870s, rich gold discoveries rapidly turned Hill End from a small rural and mining community into one of the largest inland towns in New South Wales.
This was used for crushing quartz ore to release and separate the gold. The process was as follows. Into the bowl were placed heavy steel balls, quartz containing gold and mercury. The bowl was rotated, the steel balls crushed the quartz and released the gold.
Oh,
how cool is that? Improvised version of the German mold invented in 1556.
1556.
Yeah.
Now we're on our way to do a section of the bridle track. Ideally, we would have loved to do the whole track north to south. However, we were informed that throughout the week, a section of this track is completely impassable due to works at the moment. So now we don't have to worry about any river crossings being too deep anyway, but we'll still head there and find a nice spot to camp along the river. Okay, so it is a pretty big drop, but the views are so nice. This will be us for the last night of this episode, next to this really, really beautiful river. I can't believe how lovely it is out here, guys. The sun is out. I'm just drying those straps. We're gonna have some dip and cheese for lunch, and we're gonna set up camp, so life is good. The sun was nice while it lasted. It's now just gone behind the hills. So just gonna try and find some smaller pieces of wood. We've got some big logs, but we'll get a fire going now because as soon as the sun disappears, it does get pretty chilly. It is at dinner time and tonight is my turn to cook dinner. Unfortunately, it's gonna be absolutely nothing as fancy as Shannon's absolute gourmet meal. I'm gonna make spaghetti, but I'll make a good spaghetti because you can't really make a bad spaghetti, so perfect. How good.
Molly's turn for dinner tonight. Let's give it a go. Hell yeah. That is good bolognese.
Is it the best meal you've ever had?
I reckon it's the best meal I've ever had.
Thank you. Alrighty, it has now got dark and this is probably the longest episode I've ever made, so I'm going to wrap this up here. So first adventure in the cruiser, first time camping, first time full driving. So much fun. I'm absolutely stoked to be back out doing what I love most, so thank you very much for being here, guys. I'll also link Shannon's social media and stuff like that as well because she does a lot of fishing, hunting and camping. So thanks very much for following along, guys. I really appreciate it and I'll see you in the next one.
Bye guys.
If you guys liked this adventure, it would mean the world if you liked, subscribed or even commented. I do hope you guys are ready for longer, bigger and more remote missions to come.